Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In this season, I am choosing things that choose me. Lately, God has me on this silent path just with Him. The world is a beautiful place. It's really what you make of it. And I'm learning more and more about myself every day through my creativity, through my light, through my love, just by living. I've always been such a hard critic of myself, but in this season, I'm learning to appreciate my flaws, my imperfections, and everything that makes me the beautiful being that I am. Everything. Spring is definitely a gentle reminder, and I love the flowers in this season because it is a gentle reminder of the blooming process. And it reminds me of my quote, focus now, bloom later, because it's a reminder that I have to show myself grace and not be such a hard critic on the things that I haven't discovered yet, but I'm learning. Clarity has become my best friend in this season. And me writing down my thoughts has really been essential in this journey. Like paying attention to the angel numbers and the signs that God gives me is really helping me in this journey. And I am just so grateful. As I develop a healthier sleep routine, I do look forward to my morning walks. It's a good opportunity to listen to the birds chirp, which is like a beautiful reminder of God's creations. And it just gives me time to reflect. And it's a perfect way to start my day and set the tone. I'm loving it. I truly love it. Good morning, guys. It is Tuesday, April 15th. Um, I am so excited, guys. So, I was able to meet my 5 a.m. goal this morning. I woke up at 5 o'clock. Yay! So, y'all, let me tell y'all. So, when the alarm went off, I was like, okay, cool. So, the first thing I did, I ended up calling my dad. My dad was on my mind this morning. So, and I knew he was up. So, I called him. And he was like, "What are you doing up so early?" And I was like, "Oh, I'm trying to start this earlier morning routine, yada yada yada." So we just, chatting or whatever. So after I got off the phone with him, I kid y'all not, because like I say, I'm gonna keep it P. I was tempted to go back to bed. I was like, I was like a 15 little minute nap wouldn't hurt. I was like, I done got up early. I was like, okay, so I'm just there laying there. So 5 minutes later, my dad had called me back and he was like, hey, he was like, I'm about to get some breakfast. Would you like something? And I was like, no, Dad. I was like, no, thank you. I'm good because I really don't eat this early. Like, I'm not a big breakfast person. But y'all, he was persistent. He was like, no, I'm gonna bring something anyway. So I'm gonna call you, when I'm close. So I was like, okay. So I was like, okay, God got a sense of humor. So that's my cue to get my behind up and get the day started because you done prayed for this. You done prayed to get a healthy earlier morning routine. So why are you talking about going to bed? Why are you talking about going back to bed, Oprah? So, but it was a gentle reminder of like how your thoughts are very essential and important because just that quick, like, I was like telling myself like, oh, it's okay if I lay back down for a couple of minutes when that would have defeated the whole purpose of what I had been praying for in the first place. So yeah, so like I said, y'all, I'm showing grace in this journey, and I didn't know what this next vlog was going to be, but I know it's going to be about this now. Like I found out the topic now. I'm gonna document my routine, and I'm gonna bring y'all with me. If you haven't checked my last vlog, I had recorded my latest journal system that I created, and I also been writing in those. Before I went to bed last night, I had wrote in my vision journal, and y'all. So I think that's another reason why I was able to get up at 5 a.m. this morning so refreshed, is because of the time I went to bed last night too. I went to bed at 9:45 last night, which is rare for me because I don't go to bed every night at 9:45, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. And that's another reason why I say I need to work on my sleep routine, because I don't have a specific time when I go to bed. And sometimes I am a night owl. So yeah, sometimes I tend to get up. Sometimes I tend to stay up late. But if I know I want to start getting up at 5 o'clock, I can't go to bed at midnight or 1 o'clock and expect to be refreshed a few hours later. That's not the way that go. So I'm showing myself grace, but I'm also being realistic about myself. Like, okay, Oprah, like if you know you need to get up earlier, or if you want to get up earlier, then that means I need to start going to bed a little bit earlier. So I feel like so my goal is, like I say, because I know that I'm not a robot. I'm not gonna be like, okay, you have to go to bed at exactly 10 o'clock every night. But I need to like ease my way into it. So I'm telling myself that anything before 11 is realistic for me. Anything before 11 o'clock is realistic. Anything after 11, I feel like I'll be pushing it, and I feel like I wouldn't probably make the time that I want to get up. So I'm being intentional about it. So yeah, like 9:45. I was, and I remember looking at my clock before I had dozed off, and I was just like, and I felt really refreshed when I woke up this morning. Like when my alarm went off at 5 o'clock, I felt refreshed, even though I had that moment, that thought, like I wanted to go back to sleep, but God intervened just that quick. Like, no, we're not doing that. We're not doing that in this season. So yeah, and like I said, I have to show myself grace, because like I say, I'm not a robot. I'm human. Like I'm trying to make better habits, but I also have to understand that it's not going to happen overnight. So that's why, I want to document and, update my progress, not only for myself, but to inspire somebody else that's probably, dealing with the same things I'm dealing with. So yeah, guys, I'm about to do a couple more things, because like I say, since I got up early, I got more time to do things before I go to work. So that is a plus. So I'm going to do a couple of things, and then I'll see y'all in a little bit. Bye. Thank you guys for watching this video. I didn't know exactly the direction it was going to go, but I am so grateful for the outcome. Please like, share, and subscribe if you come across this video, and I'll see y'all guys next time. Thank you for watching.